I identify as Japanese, so
Wow.
yeah.
The more you mix it, the better.
You're
telling you.
multicultural.
I love multicultural.
We bond. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's LadyJenevia. It's finally happening. I have her. I have Loreen. You've been begging me to get her, and she's here. So let's just jump right into it. So your song is called Statements.
Yeah.
What is your statement?
Oh, wow. Wait. So it's called Statements, but the whole sentence is, we don't need no statements.
But you are making a statement, though,
I
with
am
a
making-
performance like that.
You like it?
Yes.
Oh, that's the most important thing. That's that you like it. But no, really. But the whole point of the song is just basically realizing your own inner power. That's like, you just have to. You're not a victim. I don't like the fact that we see ourselves as victim of anything negative. We're in charge. We set the rules for our own life. And so that's why I say we don't need no statements. We don't need anybody doing the talking, like I act, like I follow my heart and my intuition. That's what I do. And I'm the one controlling my life.
Can you talk a bit about the imagery with the performance? Because you've got the flags, and it seems like there's a purse prop and like all of that type of stuff. So where does that come from?
All of the pictures are basically historical moments. Like the flag picture, that's like, what is it called? De la Croix. It's from the French Revolution, And have you seen the picture? It's a woman standing with the flag, a powerful woman. A very powerful woman. I'm saying it again. A very powerful woman.
Yes, of course.
No, so there are like five pictures in the story. It's like De la Croix, the French Revolution, where you can see the picture's about hope. It's about the female power. It's about a lot of positive things, but overcoming fear, overcoming something very negative. That's the whole symbol of the picture. The next one is I call it Danuta because that was the name of the woman. This is a very famous picture where back in the days this old lady hits
a Nazi with a purse.
Yeah. Well, she takes stand for something that is like that is for something that's right, and it takes a lot of guts to do that.
That recently happened in Sweden. There was that. I'm sure you knew about that. Was her name Tess Asplund? I think was her name, and
the dark lady. Yeah, I met her.
Oh, of course you met her.
Of course
you met Malala. Of course you met her too.
Of course I have to because I'm a huge fan. Every person that stands up, and risking their lives, because you don't know what the outcome of that is going to be.
Right.
You don't know what's going to happen after that, but you still take a stand.
Yeah.
And I respect people like that. I kissed her feet. I'm like,
did you really?
No, I didn't kiss her feet. Oh. But I mean, like, what I mean,
of course,
I adore them because, those are the true heroes, I'm standing on a stage. Come on, man. Like, she was actually standing there and the Nazis were here, and that's a completely different thing, So there are a couple of pictures. In the end, there's this Banksy one, like, inspired at least, Have you seen it? Where he holds the flowers. No, but the symbol of it, like, where he holds like the flowers instead of a bomb.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a symbol of it, It's all of the pictures are basically for peace. Thank you. Not anything else.
But let's talk music because this is a music competition.
Yeah.
So the big question is, why do you not release more music, Loreen? Because we keep it real here on my channel. And people want to know because they love you. Yeah. They love your work. Yeah. And they love that you're such a creative artist and, nobody else is like you. No. But you don't release a lot of content, because they're always wanting more from you. So let's get to the root of this. Why do you not release more material?
I think looking back, I think it was because I'm really bad at doing two things at the same time, I really tried for a while, being out there gigging and playing and having shows like private ones and Euphoria was such a huge hit, and we thought that after like a year or two it would like
die down
a bit, like, and give more space and room for creating new music. And I really tried hard to create music at the same time playing, but it really didn't work for me, because I need to be so focused on one thing, since, as you can see, I'm just giving everything I have. So if it's a show, then I'm all into that, like just focus on how is this going to look, how does the scenery, blah blah blah, and so on, all the details. That's I think looking back, that's one of the main reasons. Like, I created music, and then I was out playing, and then coming back I tried to finish it up, but I couldn't, because I've developed and I wanted to create new music, because so but now is a different time. Now I've been able for at least a year just creating music, just doing it like focused, and it sounds completely different, obviously, like, it...
Well, yeah, Statements is not like either of your other Melodifestivalen entries. It's my personal favorite of your three, but...
Thank you.
Because this is maybe a controversial thing to say, but Euphoria is like one of my least favorite things you've released, because I prefer the songs that you've actually co-written on, and you didn't co-write on that. So some people, they get so offended. They're like, how can you say that about Euphoria? And I'm going, she's a better writer than that song. I'm sorry. Like,
thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. But
everybody can like what they like, I always tell people, it's like, if you like the song, you can like the song. It's not a bad, it's just not my favorite.
But the nice thing is that today people want truth, and they want to feel that it's authentic, that it really comes from a part of you that is completely you. Like, we're sick and tired of all these layers and stuff. Like, that's why we love Kanye West, and that's why we love all of
before
you did.
Things got weird.
Yeah.
I stuck with him through a lot, but it's enough is enough.
But he's still true to himself. Like, he's crazy and everything, but I think he's just... And there are so many artists that are, like, and... no, it just feels like today you can't fool people. If it's true, they can feel it. If it's fake, sooner or later they'll feel it too, So, and that's a beautiful development. You can see it on people. Like, hey, that's not your story. Can't relate. I need to relate.
So with this new album, and of course we know that you worked with the family on Statements. I love the family. I interviewed them last year. I interviewed them this year. I've been to their studio. I mean, they're my favorite people. So that's why when they said you were coming back and it was you wrote on the song and they wrote on the song, I'm going, it'll be better than Euphoria, people. I don't know, like, you're all getting mad at me for saying that. I'm telling you, and I was right. They were wrong. But with your new album coming out, did you write more songs with them for your album? Because they didn't even know. I asked them and they were going, we have no idea what's going on that album, so maybe.
So maybe, because I've been writing so much, but we have been writing a lot together, but it's always like that. When you write a lot, the next step is to make the decisions, like, okay, which ones of the songs is going to come in, are going to be in this album, or are we going to wait for it until the next album on next fall, or this fall.
Is that when the album's coming out?
No, actually, there's two parts of the album. There's one coming out, like a small one, coming out this spring, and then the next part 2 is going to come out fall.
This fall.
You
promise,
yes,
Loreen.
Kill me. I swear to God, I'll quit my day job. I'll start working with something completely different, But
you already do. You do a lot of other stuff. I mean, that's why, when I was just as a spectator of what was going on with you and all the, the arguments among fans about why is she not releasing stuff and all that, I'm going, well, I don't even know if she wants music to be her main thing, because she does a lot of other things too. You do a lot of humanitarian work. So I didn't know if you were just trying to shift it a little bit more to have that be your main thing.
Humanitarian things are always going to be there. I mean, it's like it how do you say this in English? Genomsyrar. Also, it's like it runs through my music. Like, one of the reasons why I create is because when I write songs, like statements, it's like, okay, I have something to say. But I totally respect people that talk about stuff that
that's more trivial.
That's more trivial, because you need that too. But me, when it comes to me, like I need to have some substance, something that is bigger than myself. Yeah. So, but I'm really sorry that I haven't released any like more music. Like it's crazy that I haven't. Yeah. But I will now.
Well, that's good. Because people have been waiting. Because that's what I had a lot of strong emotions coming into my Twitter mentions that had to do with you. It was a lot of like, you really need to talk to her. I love her. I'm so upset she hasn't released an album in so many years, but I love her. And it was just a lot of strong words about you. Because you provoke that type of reaction.
Oh, but that's good. I think that's good. Because that means that they're true.
They care.
They care.
You know, they're upset because they care.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Sometimes you just wish you can take all of them. Like, you know, hey, guys, you want to come with me and just see? Like, you want to invite them into every aspect of like, what's going on and, like, how the music industry works. And, you know, like, being true to yourself sometimes is very, like, the outcome can be very, I mean, it could be hard sometimes, you know. Sometimes I wish I was like so much easier, like so many other artists, like, you know, that I could compromise. But since I'm very bad at compromising when it comes to creating, like I can't do that. It gets a little bit rougher.
Yeah. Well, because I know that you're not as big on the technology and the social media and stuff like that, but isn't there somebody that can do that for you? Because I fully get that you want to be in your creative zone and you want to focus and make your art, but I'm sure there's got to be somebody that can get paid to just, okay, this is what she's doing. I'll type the caption for you, and then you don't have to worry about what filter to use or like what to write. I mean, Loreen, you're Loreen.
This is so nice.
I literally need a job right now. I would do that for you. Like, somebody can pay me. I will write your Instagram captions.
But here's the thing. I want it to be personal. So I have this idea that if I don't do it myself, the intention is not pure. You know, if I have somebody else do it for me, then I'm not real, you know?
No, but you can do both, because a lot of people do that where, you know, when it's the actual person, they'll sign off with the thing that says that it's the person, and then when it's their team, they'll say, like, Team Loreen. You know, so when it's an update, like, we're helping out.
I might do that. Because I'm a control freak, But I guess...
So you get people you trust.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So, with the album, do you have the title already? Are you allowed to say?
No title.
No title?
No title yet, because that is the last thing, you know. Like, it wasn't like when I did the album Heal. It wasn't like, oh, I have a title for the album. No, it came afterwards. I'm like, listening to it, I want this name for it.
So, with putting the album together, do you have it sort of mapped out in a way where all the songs are sort of cohesively together, or is it just like many individual songs that are very good and very you?
I would say that there's a red thread throughout the whole album.
Both albums, or?
Both albums. Very much. Like, there's like, I think like that. When I create, I want it to be like a storyboard, even with the songs. You know, there's this first song statements, and it has a certain sound, and what comes after that should be like this, like almost like a film. Like, what's the second thing you want to say, and how does it connect with the first song? You know, and there's a lot of like details I'm working on, like wanting it to make sense. You know, but I mean, again, there are artists like coming out with one song like that, and the other one with some. But for this album, like for each, I wouldn't want to call it album. It sounds so old saying album, but like call it a chapter. This chapter is very raw. Like, it's very vintage. Organic, with a little twist of hip hop.
Really?
Oh yes.
Loreen, hip hop.
No, I don't mean that I'm rapping. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm assuming it has to do with the production of the track itself.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Oh my God.
I'm working with this amazing producer. It's like, he's a lion, by the way. Lions are very good. They're very passionate.
Was it the guy you were live streaming with?
Yeah. Yeah, we have the studio together. So we built the studio together. And he is crazy good. Like, seriously crazy good.
What's his name?
Sebastian.
Okay.
He has like this electro band, cassette. They're big in Japan. Big in Japan. No, but he's a great producer. Like, really, I mean, Kanye West style. I know I'm mentioning him a lot, but really, it's crazy.
Well, I want to get back to, you mentioned storyboarding, and is it true that, so you went to the States and you got involved with like TV production or something like that? Is that
TV production as in
like
working with
TV? Or I don't know what, you did something in the States that had to do with like learning more about how to create visually, or like, Lisel, help me out here. You're the one who's helping me out with this research. What did she say?
Wikipedia is like, that was very early, but it wasn't like, I wasn't based in the States. Yeah. Oh yeah, after the Idols, which was like a crazy experience for me, you know. I mean, talk about having people like tell you how to sing and what to wear and what is right and how you should become an artist and what you're supposed to do. That was such a huge, like, you know, hit. So after that, the control freak in me started. Like, I'm like, I need to learn this shit on my own.
Yeah.
Like, God, I don't like people telling me what to do and how to do it, and I don't like not knowing what my rights are and how I can play around with it. You know. So what I did was that I started to actually. How do you say, I do this because, how do you say, edit? That's what. So I started to learn how to edit videos and commercials and stuff like that. So that's where it started, basically. If you know that, then you know everything, basically. Then you know exactly. And also how to film, and, you know. So I had the need to be able to do every part, because what happened was the next time I was in a situation like this, I could ask for stuff. I can make demands like, hey, I don't like the light. Make it like this. You can't do that. Oh yes, you can. You do it like that. Bam, bam, bam. And then you know, knowledge is power. You know. So I totally need the knowledge, and I learned, and it made me free. Like, you know.
So you're very politically oriented, like politically and socially oriented with your art and like all the humanitarian work. So what is your thought on, I don't know, the whole dynamic of celebrity and politics, where, you know, you have some people who will police celebrities when they say anything about politics, and they're like, no, like, you shouldn't, like, you're just a celebrity, like, why are you talking about this? But then on the flip side of that, then you have some celebrities where they just go, oh, I don't really want to get political, which some could argue that's irresponsible because you have a platform, and especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. So what is your take on all of that? I know it's a big question.
No, it's not. It's a very good question. I love it. I think it's very, I mean, I respect the individual. Everybody needs to make their own choice of how much they want to get involved. I mean, we just need to respect that. Some people are very, they care very much, and they have their ways of changing, and they have something to say. It's just an urge, you know, and you need to follow your heart there. So what I'm trying to say is basically people are different, and some people want to use their platforms for a bigger cause, for a better cause. Then I think if you have the intention, like a good intention, and want things to happen and want to change, then there's going to be a nice outcome out of that. if you force yourself as a person, like I'm a celebrity and I need to say something because I'm a celebrity, the intention is not pure. It's not going to make any difference anyways. Like, but I love when people, I don't like to say celebrities, but people that have opportunities, like financial opportunities, or like they have a platform where people listen to them and they use it to make a change. I like that. I respect that. You know, but I believe that you don't have to be a celebrity to make that change. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You're asking me the question right now, and you have a fan base.
Not like yours.
But you still have a fan base, and they might spread this, you know, and they will, you know. So the outcome.
So we'll wrap this up with just the last few questions. So Please. What are you hoping to get out of Melodifestivalen this time around?
You know, to be honest, I honestly already got what I longed for and what I wanted, and that was some sort of receipt on the fact that the majority people are good, you know. I created this performance with my team, and it's a very special story. It's very specific, and I've had the response has been so positive, and it was just a receipt. The fact that, you know, people care, and they want things to be good, as I want things to be good, and that was the whole point. And hopefully, people will get power and feel inspired by the fact that I'm standing up for something, and the fact that I dare to do that might make somebody else dare to stand up for what is right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's the whole. And of course, the fact I want him to like the song. I mean, I'm a musician, so come on, of course I want.
Well, I mean, it's edgy, so maybe some people were a little mixed on it, but you know, you're never going to please everyone.
No,
so.
You can't.
Yes. So finally, as I said, you have so many fans. They love you. They're so happy that you're back. They're going to be so happy that we got this interview. Would you like to send a message to all of them, because they love to hear from you?
Okay, so I have so many things I want to say. Wow, like, you know, really. You want me to look into the camera? Because I feel I want to look into the camera since I'm talking.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Wow. Thank you for sticking around, although I haven't released that much music. And, really. Thank you for letting me be me. Oh, hey. I love you.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I do. And I will really try to release more music.
Awesome.
Okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Loreen.
No, thank you. Thank you. Great questions, hey?